Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Humaidi bin Roslan. My matric number is S62141 and my mentor is Dr. Suryani binti Muhammad. Today, I would like to present about conservation project. Why forest conservation is important? Forests play a very important role in animal well as plant life. They are important for many reasons. First, reduce storm water runoff. They play a vital role in the water cycle. They work to add water to the atmosphere via the process of transpiration. Forests help mitigate the disaster effect of flood by acting as a flood water sink. Second, provide wildlife habitat. Forests are areas of living species of flora and fauna. If we don't take care of the forest, we will destroy the forest habitat, which in turn will damage our ecosystem as well. Third, improve air quality. Forests combat climate change by absorbing greenhouse gas, such as carbon dioxide, and acting as a carbon storehouse. They are source of oxygen, food, clean water, and medics. The cause of forest destruction: first, pollution; second, forest fire; and last, deforestation. Pollution. Waste disposal in the forest causes the forest to be polluted. This will also lead to contaminate natural resource and death. Forest fire. Forest fires stem from wanting to clear land of agriculture. It is highly inappropriate to do so as it will increase global warming and lead to various dangerous risks.
On average, wildfires burn up to 5 million acres of land in the United States each year. While they can start naturally, wildfires are often caused by humans, with devastating consequences. Wildfires are large, uncontrolled infernos that burn and quickly spread through wild landscapes. Types of wildfires may include forest, brush, and peatland fires, depending on the landscapes affected. Wildfires require three components known as the fire triangle: a heat source, fuel, and oxygen. Heat sources such as the sun, a hot bolt of lightning, or a smoldering match can supply enough heat to spark a fire. That spark then turns into flames when fuel or any flammable material is present. Dry, dead grasses, leaves, and trees are common fuels for wildfires, but so are living vegetation called green fuels. Pine trees and other evergreens contain flammable oils that can burn when exposed to a heat source. As the fuel burns, the resulting flames feed and thrive off of oxygen. When air movement or wind occurs, not only is more oxygen supplied to the fire, but it may also help transport and spread the flames. Since wildfires occur outdoors, they have a nearly endless supply of oxygen from our atmosphere to burn. Many wildfires are the result of natural causes. A warmer climate and weather patterns like El Niño can create the hot, dry conditions necessary for fires to erupt. However, about 90% of wildfires are caused by human activity, such as campfires that become uncontrollable, improperly handled cigarettes, or arson. Although wildfires occur worldwide, they are most common in the western United States. There, high temperatures, drought, and frequent lightning and thunderstorms can create the perfect setting for wildfires. While they can be destructive and sometimes even deadly for humans,
Deforestation. Large-scale deforestation is a serious environmental concern as it can result in loss of biodiversity, damage to natural habitats, disruption in the water cycle, and soil erosion. Deforestation is also a contributor to climate change and global warming.
Forests cover about 30% of the planet, and the ecosystems they create play an essential role in supporting life on Earth. But deforestation is clearing Earth's forests on a massive scale, and at the current rate of destruction, the world's rainforests could completely disappear within 100 years. Why should we care about deforestation? Together, forestry and agriculture are responsible for 24% of greenhouse gas emissions, making deforestation a significant contributor to climate change. Deforestation impacts the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere in two ways. First, when trees are felled, they release the carbon they are storing into the atmosphere. Second, trees play a critical role in absorbing the greenhouse gases that fuel global warming. Fewer forests mean larger amounts of greenhouse gases entering the atmosphere, and increased speed and severity of global warming. In addition to helping regulate the Earth's climate, forests provide habitats for over 80% of the plants and animals that live on land. But deforestation destroys these habitats, diminishing biodiversity. Some estimate that 4,000 to 6,000 rainforest species go extinct each year. This also affects the more than 2 billion people who rely on forests as sources of food and shelter. The biggest driver of deforestation is agriculture. Farmers chop down trees in order to plant crops like soybeans, palm trees, and cocoa, or to make room to raise livestock for beef. Logging operations, which provide the world's wood and paper products, also cut countless trees each year. Forests are also destroyed as a result of growing urban sprawl as land is developed for dwellings.
Conservation measures. First, reforestation. Second, silviculture treatment. And last, awareness campaign. Reforestation is the replanting of trees in areas that have lost forest cover for some reasons. Reforestation is a planned or deliberate movement to replant land lost due to human activities, natural disaster, or sudden climate change. With increasing environmental awareness, a global initiative has been taken to regenerate lost forest plantation around the world.
Carbon. This chemical element is the basis of all known life, and it's everywhere. It's in our clothes, our food, it's in this cute red panda. Carbon is also in the fuels that power our lives, whether it's gasoline for getting around or wood for cooking. But when burned, these fuels release its carbon into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. Enter the carbon cycle, nature's way of moving carbon around and balancing life on this planet. Quick example, we and other animals exhale carbon dioxide, or CO2. Trees eat that and store the carbon. That's called carbon sequestration. The trees then produce oxygen. We can breathe again. Carbon cycle. Nice.
But our everyday activities impact the Earth's carbon cycle and is threatening the very system we depend on for fresh water, clean air, and healthy food. We are warming our planet, creating unpredictable weather and degrading the environment for all life.
It's a good thing forests exist. Besides taking in carbon dioxide and producing oxygen, trees in the soil they grow in collect rainwater and naturally filter it before we use it. And their roots keep soil in place, preventing erosion, which is especially crucial in mountainous areas. So cutting down trees for things we use every day, like farmland, firewood, and paper, isn't always a good idea. Not only do we add carbon into the atmosphere, deforestation reduces the forest's ecosystem services it can provide to us and the carbon cycle's ability to absorb and balance the excess.
Luckily, there are many things we can do to help our forests. The Nature Conservancy's reforestation projects in China are providing many significant and measurable benefits for the climate, wildlife, and people.
Residents of Sichuan province living near these project sites are seeing firsthand how the simple act of planting trees can result in great things. Dangerous erosion is minimized, crops benefit since there is cleaner and more water in the ground when trees are present. Tending tree nurseries and the work of planting trees creates jobs. And the communities planting these trees can also earn income from the carbon their forests absorb by trading credits on global markets. The healthier their forest is, the more credits and money they can earn. This all goes to show that trees are often far more valuable standing than cut and converted.
Along with our other reforestation projects around the world, these large-scale forests do their part to offset greenhouse gas emissions, mitigate climate change.
Silviculture treatment are used to alter, accelerate change, or maintain the condition of trees and stems. For example, by applying selected herbicide after planting, the desired tree species can be given a start in growth that allow it to compete with other plants. By thinning the stem, the remaining tree can grow into a larger stem at a faster rate than if the stem was not thinned.
Silviculture is the care and cultivation of woodlands to meet a variety of needs, including producing timber. A farmer will grow crops, harvest them, then plant new crops for the following year. Foresters plant trees and help them to grow. Then some of them will be harvested to produce things for our homes, while others are left to grow tall and strong, and then produce seeds for the future. It is widely accepted that planting and growing trees will play an important part in our fight against climate change. To mitigate some of the negative effects of climate change, we need to remove carbon from our atmosphere. Although carbon cycles are incredibly complex, in its simplest form, the idea is quite simple. As trees grow, they remove carbon from the atmosphere and store this in their trunk, branches and leaves.
Awareness campaign aims to give awareness to the community to love the forest and not to do things that could lead to the destruction of the forest. In addition, these campaigns invite the community to participate in forest conservation activities organized by government bodies or NGO. The conclusion, we need to take care of the forest because the forest gives us various main resources. Thank you for watching.